following me over here on this channel, then guess what? You're an OG, baby. Yes, you are. And if you're new to this channel, welcome. I'm so happy you decided to join us on this crazy ride. Oh, y'all, if y'all can hear the air in the background, I am sorry, but I live in a tin can, so you just gonna have to do it, honey, or it'd be like an oven up in here and me sweating. That's a no-no. That just ain't gonna work with me, okay? Oh, okay. So if you're not following me over here on YouTube, what are you doing? Join the fam. Bam. Period. Also, if you're not following me over on TikTok, hello, get on that. We are having a giveaway over there. To know the rules on how to get into that giveaway, there is a video, so go check it out. Make sure you give it a like and a share. Also, turn your post notifications on so you never miss a beat. So today, I bring you a story time. The story time is of how my mom found out my sister was pregnant. And this little brat might have had something to do with that. I totally did. And it might make me look a little shitty, but don't worry. Big sis saved the day after all, and it was a good thing that I said something, because a week later she ended up going into labor 3 months early. So, let's get right into it. Okay, so my mom had already known I was pregnant. I was 16 when I got pregnant. If y'all want me to do a story time on that, drop it down in the comments. So I was already pregnant. At this point, my sister was 14 years old. Now, she had been dating her little boyfriend, which they do have 2 children together now. They are no longer together, but they do have 2 children together. My beautiful my beautiful niece and my handsome nephew. My nephew get upset if I was calling him beautiful. But anyways, so she'd been dating her little boyfriend, and I don't know if he wants me to say his name, so let's call him Romeo. We'll call him Romeo. Okay, so Romeo and my sister Brandy are dating. I'm sure my sister doesn't mind if I use her name. And they are denying having sex with each other, right? But this girl was onto it. Now, to give you a little backstory, I was sort of I was jealous of my sister. I definitely had jealousy issues of her because our mother has always picked my sister over me, and she was always the one to get babied and everything else. So any chance I could get her in trouble, I'm not gonna lie, I did. Pretty shit on me, right? But that's just how it was. So I'm like, I know these two are having sex. I know it. And I decided I was going to be nosy. Your girl was going to become a PI real quick. Like, I was going to get the info and go slide it to mother real quick. And honestly, my mom was very violent with me. Like, she beat on me and everything else. My sister, not so much. Like, when my sister would get in trouble, I would take on her BS. Like, my sister has gotten whoopings, of course, but nothing like me, and my sister will tell you that. But she definitely did get mentally abused, just like I did. So I didn't think, I didn't think my mom. I knew my mom would be pissed and she would go off and stuff, but I didn't, you know, worry about her doing anything to her. Well, I don't know. And then okay, so hold on, I need to really start thinking about these stories before I start telling them. But I had suspicion that they were definitely fooling around, and they were sitting there trying to say no, but I knew better. And then I had found condoms in my sister's room, and she was trying to deny it and everything else. I don't know where those came from and all this, and I'm like, Well, then she started acting sick. Like, she started acting real weird. She was starting to wear baggy clothes. She acted like she was nauseated all the time. She was starting to crave certain things. And I haven't been pregnant myself. I'm like, are you sure you're not pregnant? And she got real defensive real quick. She says, I'm not pregnant. I said, why are you wearing all these baggy clothes and stuff? Because they're comfortable. You're so damn nosy, Christina. Mind your business. Nobody's pregnant. Nobody's having sex. Boy, she was heated, right? Well, she goes and stays the night. And this is another thing. They were staying the night together. Like, she was leaving to stay the night with him and stuff. And I'm like, you can not tell me that they ain't having sex. And I'm going to catch you, baby girl. I'm going to catch you up in some bullshit. And I'm going to go tattletale. That's so shitty. But, I mean, that's true. That is the truth. I am a very self-aware person, and that's just how it was. I was very jealous of my sister. And then she always had the best figure. She got all, I don't know, I was just so jealous of her. Like, her metabolism was on point. Her curves were on point. Just really jealous. My mom loved her more. I remember my mom would let her sleep in the bed with her, but she wouldn't allow me to. And one of the reasons why she wouldn't allow me to is because I did wet the bed. And I think that stemmed from the abuse I was going through as well, because every time my mom would whoop me, I would pee on myself. So I was really jealous of my sister. So I was determined to get her caught up. She had left for Romeo and spent the night at his house, and I'm pretty sure that she went to school from his house, because the next day comes along and she's in school. So maybe she just went over there for a little bit. I don't remember if she spent the night then went to school, or if she went over there for a little bit, came home, and then went to school. I don't remember. I just know that she was in school and I was not. And so I went into her bedroom. Now, how my sister's room was set up is her window was right here, her bed was right here, and a nightstand was right here. And I'm trying to find condoms, anything. I'm like, I know she's having sex, and I got a strong feeling that she's pregnant. I'm gonna catch this bitch. I'm gonna catch her. Like, I'm gonna catch her ass, and I'm gonna tell mama. So I start going through her little nightstand, and I come across a piece of paper that is from the health department, and it confirms that she's pregnant. I'm like, I knew it, I knew it, I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. And boy, I was so thrilled in that moment. And then a few minutes goes by and it clicks in my head. I'm like, oh crap, she's actually pregnant. Like, she's legit pregnant. Now I'm starting to freak out, because I'm like, first of all, I'm going to get blamed for this because mom's going to say she followed in my footsteps. And then secondly, I cannot let Brandy tell her that she's pregnant. I have to be the one to break it to her. And this is the reason why. I'm like, because if I break it to her, any bit of anger that she has is going to go all on me. And then by the time she gets to my sister, it won't be as bad. Because I started feeling bad, because I've been wanting to tell Mom this whole time, get her caught up so I can tell Mom she's having sex, she's pregnant. I'm not the only fuck up, basically, because my mom said I was a fuck up because I was pregnant, which honestly I did get pregnant on purpose, and I was not a fuck up for that. My daughter was the best blessing that ever happened to me. And then her brother come along, and that was the next best blessing. So that's why I say that. Because my mom said I was a fuck up for getting pregnant. But anyways, and so once I actually found proof, I'm like, oh no. She will go off on her if she tells her it has to be me. It has to be me. Because then she can just let her unleash it on me. I'm used to it anyways. I'm used to getting the beatings anyways. Which by that point, my mom wasn't too much beating me because, you know, I was pregnant. There was a couple of times we got in a fight while I was pregnant. She did try to hit me in my stomach and stuff. But, yeah. I just knew it had to be me. I would rather her I was just used to it, okay? I was used to the abuse. I was used to it. If she was going to pop off, it was going to be on me. I'm pregnant, so it's not, you know what I mean? So, Mama, okay, so how it was, we lived on a street called Wheeler Street down in, what was it? East Point, I believe. I'm pretty sure it's East Point, and which is Fulton County. So our house was right here, and then you go about 4 houses down, and my mom's girlfriend's house was down there, and my mom happened to be down there. So I'm like, okay, I gotta do this before she gets out of school. I've gotta do it. So I go down there, and I hand Mom the letter that come from the health department, notice, whatever you want to call it. And she goes, what the fuck is this? And I said, don't get mad, but Brittany's pregnant. Oh, and here she goes off. She's like, what the fuck do you mean she's pregnant? You're the fucking whore. You're the reason why she's pregnant. She followed in your footsteps. Everything that I knew she was going to say, she said, and she tore in my ass. She was not happy. I got blamed for it, and I'm like, look, it's done now. She's pregnant now. There's nothing you can do about it. So are you going to continue to be angry, or are you going to go pick your daughter up from school and talk to her? So by the time she picked my sister up from school, because normally my sister would ride the bus, but that day my mom went and picked her up. She was pissed, obviously, but Brittany said it wasn't that bad. She said Mom was just really mad and all that. And Brandy was pissed at me. She went and talked to me for a good couple of weeks. She was even mad after she done had the baby and stuff. But I'm glad that I told, because not even a week later, she goes into early labor, 3 months. That was trippy. I remember being at the hospital, and I had walked out to go smoke a cigarette because I didn't know how long it was going to be, and I figured it'd be a little bit longer because it took forever for everything to get done with me. So I got outside to smoke a cigarette. By the time I come back up, I open the door. My sister is pushing, and all you can see, I swear to God, all you can see is my nephew's head come out, and it freaking spins. It tripped me out. I said, oh my God, is his neck broke? And they said no. He was just so fragile at that point. That's how it came out. But I was tripping. I thought they done broke my nephew's neck for real, for real. I thought his neck was broke. But he wasn't. You heard the little cry and stuff. His skin was so sensitive that if you was to touch it, it would rip open, so you couldn't touch him, because that's how early he was. He was, what was it, 1 pound, 1 or 2 pounds? I can't even remember how much he weighed at the time. Such a handsome, strong little boy he was. Beautiful baby. And he's big and tall now. He's big and tall. Unfortunately, I haven't got to see him in quite some time. But he's so handsome. And he's definitely a little soldier, that's for sure. But that is how my mom found out my sister was pregnant, thanks to my ass. It's crazy how it went from me couldn't wait to find out that she was having sex and pregnant and tell Mom, to me finding out that it was legit and not wanting her to go through anything with Mom. So, and like I said, I'm just glad that everything worked out. And yeah, it was crazy how it all happened. I'll never forget the night she went in labor. That was a wild night. That was a wild night. But yeah, that's the story time. So if y'all have any other video suggestions, like what stories do y'all want to hear, or what do y'all want to see me do, pranks you want me to do, leave them in the comments. Don't be shy. And again, if you're not following me here on TikTok, join the fam, bam. And then go hit up the description, because I'm going to leave the TikToks linked in there. And go follow us over there. And don't forget about the giveaway we have going on. You don't want to miss out on that. So, yeah. Well, and I guess that is all. Until next time, Skymar Nation, keep smiling. Bye!